I have a very fun video for you today because behind me is the all-new 2024 Ford Ranger, and this is a road trip from Salt Lake City to Denver. It's about a 500-mile trip. I want to show you the real-world efficiency and road trip ability of the new Ranger. The one I'm driving is an XLT FX4, so it's actually a pretty fancy one. As you can see, it's got this nice cactus green color. It's got many options. It's got pretty beefy General Grabber AT tires. These are LTs, and quite a comfortable interior. It's not full leather, so it's not a Lariat, but it still has power seats and, well, relatively high price. I'll tell you all the features it has and how it does on the highway right now. But first I need to top off and find the right route through the Rocky Mountains because all the highways were closed yesterday, and finally I'm able to maybe break through and come home to Denver. I've got a regular key. Alright, so there we go. The truck comes to life. That central screen is an 8-inch, and I have an upgraded 12-inch vertical display here in the center. I'm gonna pair up my phone, get my directions, and get going. It's a bit windy today, and I just wanted to show you I am using 87 octane. I just am topping off, waited 30 seconds. There you have it. Alright, so I just set my map. It's about 503 miles to go towards Denver. I probably will not make it on one tank. I reset my trip meter as well, and EPA and Ford say that the 4x4 4-cylinder turbo Ranger is able to get up to 24 mpg on the highway. So I may not get that today because of high winds potential, but hopefully I get something close to that and something even better than before in the previous Ranger. Well, I have reached Wyoming. I am going via I-80 east, and yeah, like I was saying, last couple days, or at least yesterday afternoon, I-80 was closed in both directions, and I-70 in Colorado was closed in both directions because of a huge snowstorm, kind of a spring March snowstorm. And right now I see this truck stop. There's so many trucks here just waiting still or trying to get back on the clock. But the Ranger is doing wonderfully. Super comfy. But the Ranger is doing wonderfully. It's very comfortable. I love the seating position. It is power seats, but even if it wasn't a power seat, I've tried the manually adjustable seat in the new Ranger, and it also has a lot of adjustability up and down, back and forth, and recline. That I can get myself very comfortable. Great visibility, big huge mirrors. There is a little bit of wind noise coming from maybe like the windscreen area on the side, or maybe the side mirrors, but it's about the same as before, so it's not, I wouldn't say it's any different from the previous Ranger. I'm gonna set my cruise control system. I've got lane keep if I wanted it, and I've been going between 70 miles an hour and 65, just being a little bit careful because of snow and ice. The new Ranger is a little bit larger than before. It's 2 inches wider track, 2 inches longer wheelbase. Overall length of this truck is about the same as before, but it is a little bit more hefty. They've updated the chassis. There's going to be a V6 option, or 2 V6 options in this truck, including the Raptor. And this truck is not super lightweight. This particular one has just over 1,500 pounds of payload, which is really, really great. But the truck weighs about 4,600 pounds. So that's not going to help my efficiency too much, but aerodynamics, I think, is what matters most on this highway trip. And this is an FX4, which means I don't have that big chin in the front. There's a skid plate up there. So the engine is the same as before, pretty much. It's a 2.3 liter straight 4 turbo, 270 horsepower, and 310 pound-feet of torque. And the 10-speed automatic, and the 373-to-1 rear axle ratio with a locker. Once again, this is an FX4. So, I'm hoping for something well beyond 20 mpg, but conditions today are not favorable. It's cold, it's windy, and it's a little bit icy in areas, so it's not going to help with efficiency too much. All right, I'll give you another update as soon as I can.
This route avoids a road closure on I-80 East between exits 130 and 136. You are on the fastest route. You will arrive at 4:34 p.m.
No more closures. Why is it closed? The weather is okay. Maybe there's an accident. Oh boy. Okay, well hopefully I won't lose too much time. Well, a portion of the highway is still closed. And although I am going through a pretty nice and quaint downtown area of Rock Springs. I've been here once before, but I didn't really spend time here. A small detour, hopefully just adding maybe 20 minutes to my drive, maybe not even that. So hopefully that's all this is just a small detour, and also seeing a beautiful...
In 800 feet, turn left onto Cedar Street.
Also seeing a beautiful little medium-sized town. No! This detour is also closed. But the sun is out. Everything's melted. These trucks are down. Maybe I can ask the patrolman.
Hey, are you local traffic?
No.
Okay, so we gotta have you flip back around. This is only for local because it's blocked down there as well.
Is it snow or weather?
Weather conditions,
Weather?
road conditions,
Okay.
stuff like that, yeah. So I think the interstate will be opened up here probably around noon. Just be careful getting on the interstate because it's gonna be very congested with all these semis and stuff, okay?
Thank you. It's still closed.
Avenue toward D Street, then turn right onto D Street. Turn right onto D Street.
Kyle!
Dude, I gotta get a picture of this.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get home. I'm
Oh.
same for you.
I'm trying to get home.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm recording here.
Oh, nice, good. Because that was the most amazing timing.
Kyle, you got your Cybertruck.
Yeah.
I got my Ranger. Oh,
let's do a comparison.
it's a brand new.
Do a video.
So I just went a detour route.
Yeah, I was just trying that.
And there's a sheriff there. He says that route is closed. Also, there's a bunch of semis stacked up.
Okay.
And he said I-80 will open at noon.
Oh, okay, because on the website it says another 8 hours.
Well, that was pretty hilarious. I've got Kyle following me. Kyle from Out of Spec Studios his brand new Cybertruck is following me because he's stuck in the same situation with the highway closures. That's pretty hilarious. What are the chances of us meeting in a random place at the same time? I guess everybody, yeah, we're all kind of stuck in the same boat. Well, there I go again. Another road trip, another traffic jam, another closure. I-80 is, at least a small section of it is still closed. Really weirdly, there's Kyle in his Cybertruck behind me. That's really random. I did a little video with him, but this is not helping my efficiency. This is not helping my timing. It's just a weird, another weird little turn of events. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get out, because the other side of the highway is moving. Why isn't this side of the highway moving? Or maybe people are just turning around and just heading back west. I want to go east. Well, we went through one of these gates. It's open. I don't know. I mean, I think there are other closed sections. And I am now following Kyle from Out of Spec right there in his Cybertruck. We'll see how far this takes us. Okay, so the highway is open, but what is that? What is on the left? Oh my goodness. It looks like a semi-truck just laying in the median. He was carrying wood. Wow, that looked like a horrific thing. The cab looked intact, so maybe he's alright. So I think what was happening on I-80 here was, it was really icy yesterday, snowing, and also high wind. So blowing the snow, and also because it's icy, the wind can push you sideways on ice. So that's kind of the worst scenario. We're still moving though at highway speed. We'll see how it goes. That's the Continental Divide. It's all downhill from here. I'm still in Wyoming, but I'm getting close to Colorado and also close to my fuel stop. So let me tell you some of the options on this truck, and let's fill up and let's figure out what efficiency I did get on this road trip. As promised, I was going to tell you exactly what this truck costs. The 2024 Ford Ranger two-wheel drive, they're all crew cabs, Super Cruise. The two-wheel drive model XL STX starts at around $34,000, just over that with destination charges. Now this is an XLT, so it's the next level up. It has the Equipment Group 301A, which costs an additional $945. I'm just reading here off my notes. FX4 off-road package costs $1295. Advanced tow package with tech pack is $2305. Secure code keyless keypad on the door, $95 extra. Bed liner with spray-in bed liner is $495. Pickup box extender in the bed, $320. All that together adds up to $46,540 with destination. Destination is $1,595. So yeah, this is over $46K. This is over what we paid for our Tacoma TRD off-road. Our base TRD off-road we paid about $45,000 for. But actually, I like this interior way better. It has more equipment, and it does cost, what, $1,500 more than the Tacoma. Yeah, well, now let me go to the pump, fill up, and let you know exactly how far I went and what efficiency I got. Alright, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds and top off. This truck has a capless fuel system here, and It says 87 octane plus, which is what I've been using. And this tank is 18.8 gallons according to Ford. So almost 19-gallon tank. And it says I'm putting in about 15.7. So let me top off after about 30 seconds. There it is. I'm topped off. And the damage is 16.06 gallons. On this trip I went 317.3 miles with an average of 50 miles per hour because of that highway closure, and I had to sit for a while. 20.5 mpg. So let's calculate my real mpg based on the gas pump. So I went 317.3 miles, divide by 16.06 gallons. Result is 19.75, or actually rounds up to 19.8. The truck is telling me 20.4. So the truck is pretty close to what the pump is telling me. So yeah, the conditions were not the best for a highway fuel efficiency run because it started out great. The truck was telling me close to 22 mpg. Then the highway closure, I went through town. I tried to find another way around. I couldn't. I met Kyle. Then we sat in traffic for about 2 hours. So yeah, so this is not our regular Denver 100 loop. 20 mpg or about 19.8 is what I got. But this had been a pleasurable trip. I'm not tired. My legs are not asleep. I spent what, 6.5 hours in the truck already, and it's been really comfy, really easy to drive. So I cannot wait to go on another drive, long drive in the Ranger, and hopefully I have some time to do a Denver 100 with this truck and compare it against some other mid-size pickups. And that's coming up next. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Check out oldtfl.com for everything automotive in one place. Wait, there is more. I just went another 191.5 miles from my last fill up, and the truck is saying something vastly different. The conditions were better. I descended a couple thousand feet from where I was in Wyoming, and I went higher speed. I averaged 70 miles an hour, and the truck is saying 24.1 mpg, which is quite a huge difference from where I was in Wyoming. So I want to fill up one more time and show you one more number, and then we can average the two numbers together and find the real answer to this trip, about 500-mile trip. Here's what I was talking about: 191.6 miles, 69 miles per hour, and 24 mpg. Because I was just idling for a couple minutes, or for a minute, the data changed, but I'm gonna use these numbers for my calculation. Okay, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds and top off. .959. All right, so 191.6 miles divided by 8.959 equals 21.4. All right, still not 24 mpg like the EPA says, but 21.4 nonetheless in this FX4.